Hello everybody, Double A Gaming here. Welcome back to our Roman restoration run as Byzantium. It started as just a guide for the first opening war, but now we're just going to go ahead and be continuing this until we fully restore Rome. Previously I did set a light goal, but I wouldn't quite met it yet, but honestly I just wanted to continue this run so bad, so I couldn't wait anymore, so you guys are getting it for free. So we're going to be declaring war on the Ottomans, right? Because as you might remember, last episode, we kind of had some trouble with RNG, but that's kind of good for a guide to show you how to overcome that. But we then had some good RNG where we're basically already kind of showing our supremacy in the Balkans, right? But now it is definitely time to move into Anatolia. Aragon is a country. They're going to be a thorn in our side, but that could benefit us because that means we might be able to snipe some land from them. So let's declare war on them. I don't think I want to co-belligerate them. In fact, I don't want to co-belligerate them. We're calling in our allies, and we're going to set a war goal of... how about Cocelli? Cocelli? Alright, we've got our big boy navy in the straits. We don't have an admiral right now, so hopefully the Ottomans don't actually pick a fight with us, because I'm not sure if we'd win right now. Oh yeah, we'd be fine. They've only got 17 ships anyways, so that's fine either way. But right now I'm just going to take control of the strait. Poland is occupying a lot of the Balkans. I'm really hoping they don't get greedy and take a bunch, because right now I wouldn't be able to stop them. Theoretically, I'm going to go ahead and take the Restore Master Offices. I don't even know if it's the best one here. I'm just choosing it because it's a government reform unique to Byzantium, and we're going full in on the Roman LARP right here. So, but before we talk more about the strategic game plan of this war, I'll just kind of look into this event real quick. So we like statesmen quite a bit, right? Because it actually improves our autonomy reduction. And then we get cheaper advisors. They have to be our religion, but we're Byzantium, we're going to be going religious ideas. They're going to be our religion, or else. We still have Byzantine autocracy, and this, I remember this was really bugging us last episode. We want to be doing this soon, I would say. Real soon. Well, let's finish this war first, and we'll look for that. Even if we have some pesky rebels, we can actually take care of that with our big friend Austria. We're able to get a stack wipe on them real quick. I don't like all of these forts, so I'm going to get rid of the fort in Zagreb. But I am going to keep Zeta. I'll get rid of Belgrade. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Belgrade. I'm keeping Zeta because eventually I would like a fort in about Turnovo and Sofia. So we can actually have a line of forts protecting Greece from any would-be occupiers. Recently I got a new mic, so I'm hoping you guys like that just for this channel. Because I was actually I wanted to start screwing around with like a video editor to make better content for you guys. And honestly, I don't like the sound of my voice to begin with, like recorded over phone calls, but especially over my headset mic. I really wasn't enjoying it. So hopefully this just has a better quality. We actually don't need to run towards that area because they already ran away. I'm gonna run over to Constantinople. I can actually put my troops right over the strait, so I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna retreat from this battle. I actually hurt him more than he hurt me, which is shocking. You love to see it. Since I already spent my reform progress, I don't care about this event, right? Oh no, I lost 6. Oh well, I'll gain that back in like a few months. It does suck when you're actually full up though, but this time it wasn't a problem. I have a lot of subjects, I think mostly from the previous war. as we kind of took over this section of the Balkans. Though I'm really happy we got that early, because I've had times where I've had like test runs where Hungary just completely blocks us off from that way. So getting that was really nice. Poland's being more of a problem this time, but we'll burn that bridge once we get to it. I want an admiral because I want to start sniping some of these troops. They've already got way too many privileges, so I'm not going to give them control of the admiralty privilege. I'm just going to have to deal with it for a second. I'm going to hold off on that, but I do like that. I'm holding off for now. Honestly, the Ottomans this is just going to be a free war. It'd be even better if our previous Bulgarian strategy worked. It didn't. But that's okay. This, I'm looking for at least this, right? Because I really want to start warring with the Mamluks. And, though we don't necessarily need to do that. Hold on. Something like this, bare minimum. Because I want to cut the Mamluks off. Even better if I could get one of these Serbian provinces from the Mamluks. But we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. I'm going to, even though I plan on attacking him, I'm going to improve my relations for now. I can get rid of that for now, the spy, because the spy network will trickle down slowly, but it'll be slowly enough for us to benefit from these sieges. Alright, so we're going to move over our troops, land them in Salento. Still can't get an admiral, which is making me nervous, but that's okay. Crush those Neapolitan rebels. I will move my army right back. Something tells me Aragon's going to be helping us pay back some of our loans. I lost a bark, which is unfortunate, but that'll be okay, because I think we gained that from a previous battle anyways, so that wasn't really super important. What is important though is we focus on killing the Ottomans. I'm nervous about the Poles. I wish they'd just peace out so I'd know how to deal with them. Because even with me pulling in Austria, I still don't think that's a done deal. With Muscovy too, though, maybe. This siege is taking a minute. There we go. Honestly, if he takes back... Yes, this is probably like the best case scenario for me, because I remember when I looked at his strategic interest, those two provinces were wanted. I lost 10 development in land that I do really want, but that is going to be okay for now, because we're going to be taking all of this back, right? Maybe even throwing Moldavia. But I'm just glad he didn't take all of that, right? So let's keep on keeping on. We're going to send a mercenaries here, split our army up a few times. I miss when we could do this with mercenaries. Mercenaries have, I still like them, and I like the whole mercenary manpower thing. Makes a lot more sense than like the infinite men you'd get in exchange for money before. But I do miss being able to, like, you say throw cannons on an army, right? That was convenient. Now mercenaries are kind of just Could have happened, but okay. Oh, that's why I didn't have any diplo power. I remember I was probably developing this a little bit. Got me some money though, so it's nice. My economy is actually stellar right now. I don't know what it is. Is it all tax? I mean, I'm not complaining. I will happily take that manpower and the patriarchal authority. Honestly, right now I don't quite know what's next, because this war is going so well. It actually enables me to think about like the next step after that. In my mind, I'm kind of leaning towards the Mamluks. How long does this last for us? Till 77? Yeah, that won't last long enough. I still might attack the... Okay, since the Mamluks have already attacked him... Let me think. Let me think about this peace treaty looks like. That's a pretty crazy peace treaty, not gonna lie. Let's see. It's 52 versus 78 versus 76, so it's real similar. I don't necessarily need to punch more ducats out of the Ottomans because I've already nation ruined them so successfully. I just don't want the Mamluks to expand. Basically at all. Well, I could give... They could take a little, right? Like... Because this I could take in one war. Like, I could take this from a Mamluk war plus a Syrian province. And that's actually pretty good for one war. And this kind of, like, makes the Ottomans mine. I do like that idea. It's an ugly, ugly peace treaty. But, the Ottomans deserve no less, frankly. Kind of just waiting for Daddy Austria to beat up mean old Aragon right now. I'd piece you up, but like I want your money. Give me your money. How big is the proper Mamluk army right now? 40k? Versus my 20k plus a little bit. Because I could then give myself a few more troops. Yeah, I'm gonna cheese this with the Straits. This is what's so good about these, Straits early game is because you can let them in, trap them, stack wipe them. It's brutal strategy, but I'm going to use it. I'm not going to nerf myself for these Sacristans. There we go. We have no loans. Some nice money coming in thanks to the kindness of the Aragonese. Go ahead and take that. Bam. No force to worry about. This was a big treaty right there. These countries are not too happy with me. It's Venice and the Mamluks. Well, Venice is just gonna have to stay mad. I could ally them, but I'm not gonna. No. You know, instead of taking all this for myself, oh my god, I just had an idea. This is dirty. We're gonna Scuddage Caramon, and that way we don't actually have to worry about him getting occupied for a minute. And then in the future we can annex him for free. I'm just giving him a few provinces so I don't have to deal with it. The rest of it we're keeping, so let me look at this. Yeah, let's do that. Keep him as a Scuddage for now. That's really funny. We could easily annex like Epirus now, so I'm gonna do that. I don't want to be spending the diplocation on him anymore. I also definitely need to get rid of Union of the Churches. I messed up a little bit there. I'm going to okay, no, never mind. I'm actually a genius. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry. It's all according to Kikaku. See? My brain, it's swelling. I really need to be friendly with him because he's gonna be heartbroken when I because I basically want to break my alliance with him and just immediately add it back, which is a little bit bipolar, but hopefully this isn't copyright or anything. Guess we'll find out when YouTube yells at me. We're going to sure we'll skip that, whatever. I really want to annex Epirus, so I'm gonna make sure I do that. Wait, no, not yet. I'm just gonna give him like a little bit of subsidies. I just want him to like me. Vacillation, perfect. Little rebellion. Let's send my mercenaries up north. break my alliance with them. I'm gonna end the Union of Churches. I'm trying to immediately get back with them. They might be upset with me. Nope, they love me. And that's exactly what I wanted. So now we've got rid of that terrible privilege that was giving us constant Orthodox rebellions. Which is great, that's exactly what we wanted. This might have even allowed us, let's see if I can give that out. Oh, there we go. So recover authority. That means we get a privilege that we can give to them. Do I have a... Yeah, so that'll get upgraded to a cathedral. We're going to get a clergy privileges that we want to keep, and we're going to get rid of... So with this and that, we've actually gotten rid of two of the biggest malices, which is the constant rebellions. Now when we get an heir and they rise to the throne, we're not getting some nasty pretender rebels. So it's really, really nice, right? That nasty Byzantine autocracy is gone. In exchange, we have a reformed Byzantine monarchy. That's where we want to be. I'm going to grant out this privilege because it's actually quite good. When I'm above 33% patriarch authority, which we are, we get we lose some yearly patriarch authority, but in exchange we gain tolerance of the true faith, yearly legitimacy, and monthly autonomy change. Plus, it gives us 10 max absolutism, which is going to be really beneficial down the line. We can't core that yet, but that's fine. I lost a permanent claim here, which is... I don't love that. Whatever. They're already ours, so we don't really gotta worry about it. I really want to make them a perennial, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna land one more Pranoyar. How do you pronounce that? Pranoyar. Pranoyar? I'm gonna land one more of those in nowhere. Now I can get rid of Epirus. So I don't even need to right now. So now we've fixed our problems with most of our problems with the estates. We still have to work on the merchants, and that's going to be a longer term project. We fixed our Diplo relations and over the max, and we've got some subjects that'll help. Eventually Herzegovina, we'll just get over it. Gonna rival the Mamluks. And we're gonna be moving down south as soon as we get a second, because I'm gonna immediately swing it around to attack the Mamluks. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna send a automatic missionary just to kind of convert my land without me having to think too hard about it. I would love, one of the benefits of being Byzantium as opposed to the Ottomans, unless you're kind of cheesing, is potential for personal unions. I would love to get one of these. Even something like requesting my heir on one of those countries would be nice. There's nothing kind of worth it right now. additional military access? I don't want you to have that anymore. You're scaring me a little. This way they'll have to come through the strait. Yeah, and look, now they're not attacking caravans, they're just attacking us. A little cheeky to make them a scourge, but like I said, I don't care. Some separate peace treaties would be nice, but they're not going to do it anytime soon. Basically, this war, we're kind of just chilling in Europe. That's specifically why I did this. They're gonna, unfortunately, they're probably gonna occupy these provinces, but we'll deal with that, right? The big plan is to lure them into Constantinople or Gallipoli, and then send the fleet in to block them off. And then when we win a battle, they get stuck, they get stack wiped, and then we keep doing that until they have no manpower. And then we can just waltz right into you know, the Mamluk provinces over there. I suppose I will do this, because I know there's a mission later on to develop some of this land. So if I have to spend my extra military power, I'd rather be on that. What's next? I gotta be careful. This is what I gotta do next, because these guys are not happy with me, and I do not want a coalition. Let's just see who we can schmooze up to next. Come what may, Burgundy shall remain Burgundian. If I was a lot smarter, I could have tried to get that as Byzantium. That's alright though. Honestly, France might get a personal union on all that, which is actually terrifying. That's actually terrifying. That is terrifying. Because then guess who wants to reconquer Gaul, right? Well, this RNG has never been easy in this campaign so far, so just be more of a challenge later on. A good final boss for us. Oh, the Ottomans, they're so cooked. Hungary would be really nice. I don't need military power anymore. What am I doing? Our economy's so good. Where's all this tax coming from? I love it. We don't have any trade income because of the damn burgers. The bourgeois. Speaking of that, however, yeah, there's just no trade income. They hate me. They hate me. there a way for me to curtail their influence? No, without getting rid of one of my unique government reforms, which I'm not doing. My states are being a little fussy right now. Oh, you fool. Hello. Stack wipe at Gallipoli. What is this? World War II? Sorry, World War One. Rookie mistake. And that's the strategy right there, right? Like, they still got manpower though. They can still bleed some more. And that's basically the plan, right? Oh, shoot. I don't want that. See, this is why I definitely I kept my focus on military for way too long. I clearly have way too much to waste. I mean, luckily, I needed to invest in them anyways, but eventually I'll do that. Not right now. See, with all this, I really need to make sure I'm constantly creating development. I just haven't been wanting to do it on like this Balkan land, which is kind of become my like heartland. I need to get rid of those privileges so bad, man. I kind of don't want to give you 10 influence, actually, as a matter of fact. He's got no equilibrium. This is not great. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get rid of reliance on the republics until I get rid of tax exemptions. Ignoring. Problem is, there's just no trade at all. I mean, who has trade power right now? Venice has a lot. It is probably time to think about declaring war on Venice soon, I guess. Of course, Poland's going to be defender of the faith, which means I can't attack Venice directly, but I potentially could attack Hungary. Oh. I gotta think about it. Right now, though, this war, like right in front of us, is going good. We just got hello. Alright, before you can do any shenanigans there, going to any lazy diplomats, so I'm gonna just outrage countries, improve relations. I'll accept that for now. The Eugenies is the nobility. Will this work? Yup. I can get rid of Rise of the Republic, which screws over my shipbuilding time, allows me to take merchant loans, gets rid of some negative equilibrium, which I really want. I really need now is trade income, man. Stuff. I'm gonna keep my discipline for now. Don't care. Oh, that's how weak the Ottomans are. That was a mighty fall. Nice juicy no CB's looking good right now, but can't quite afford it in terms of like the AE impact, so we're holding off for now. I'm gonna restrict your right to inheritance. We're gonna be a little fussy, but we can kind of cheat. There we go. Now, as soon as this dude dies, we're gonna inherit them. So perfect. Still got a lot of troops I need to bleed. He's gonna walk into my trap here. There we go. How did he? I don't care. Next things next, I just want to separate piece these guys so that I can more freely strike out at the Mamluks. I'm a little nervous about this war, but should be, well, I'm not nervous about the war. I'm nervous about sending my troops in, but I won't be nervous once I kill more of them. He actually won that war. I mean, I'm gonna try that. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try it. I want my first idea group, and then I want. Let me look what I want. Well, normally I do like Diplo ideas, like trade or Diplo. I really like trade in this situation though. Why do I like trade so much? Because I just like the trade idea group. Like, speaking realistically, Diplo is better. Well, right now, I'm complaining about a glut of military ideas. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what idea group I want for now. Basically, it's quantity or quality, maybe offensive. I do like offensive. It's a really good idea group. What about aristocratic? I know they buffed it, but it's still not really looking at me that pretty. To me, offensive kind of seems like a happy compromise, right? Because I get more army plus more discipline. Man, I want quantity. I don't know. It spoke to me. Theoretically, I could really start spamming my Prenoyar subjects. I really wish I knew how to pronounce that. Prenoyar. That's just Prenoyar. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it from now on. Since I went quantity, I could go trade, because the shared policy for trade and quantity is kind of crazy, right? It's yeah, 50% goods produced modifier. Good produced modifier is probably like the strongest economic buff in the game. So thinking about it. Problem is now it's okay. First of all, go relax. Ooh. Display. Let me think. Okay, well, let's take that burger loan. Those burger loans we earned access to, right? Take the Palace Guard plus the Hadjuks. A little closer comfort there. But now I'm all set to go in, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna separate piece Medina here. I am gonna have to get rid of the Hadjuks though. Can't afford them. Well, like, give me a moment. Yeah, let's get rid of the Hadjuks. They're too expensive for me. Send troops there. Manpower army. I'm honestly gonna let the Bulgarian separatists go crazy for the chance of getting free Bulgarian provinces. Just the chance of it. So as you can see, like, even though this isn't a guide anymore, this is more like Let's Play of me trying to form Roman Empire, you can kind of see some of the stuff you can do if you're playing this yourself. The Bulgarian strategy, really, it should have been like all of this, right? But even three free provinces is better than nothing. Also, the strategy to beat the Mamluks is huge, because honestly, once you've gotten one good war in with the Mamluks, after that they're just fodder. You really just need like one good war, which we got, and now they're but no manpower. Even like field and army, it's all mercenaries. I would also like the knights to go away forever because they're raiding me. I'm going to take that battle here as well. Oh yeah, he's done for. because Poland won't fuck around. He's made his one wrong move, now he's done for. Take your aggressive justified wars for aggressive expansion impact, because they're already not happy with me, but maybe this all the Timurids. Ooh, I don't love that. That'll be a big Persia we deal with. They're not Persia, they'll stay the Timurids, but you know, effectively. If anything, the Timurids are worse, so the Timurids are stronger. But we'll burn that bridge once we get to it. Oh. Apparently I didn't kill you enough. In terms of a peace treaty with them, what I'm looking for is probably I need a Syrian province. That's non-negotiable, because that'll be my next war with them. So something like this. You know, let's see, that. Take war reparations and gold. Probably not going to get up to 100%. I can get close to it. Once we finish off this Mamluk war, we're gonna wrap up this video. But in the next one, I'm gonna be looking at another war with Hungary, potentially another war with the Ottomans. But we'll see how the timing works out and how the geopolitical situation works out in terms of the gameplay at the time. Take that. We're gonna move our troops back. Trying to take as many of these provinces as we can. Serbian separatist. Let's do that. Peasants' War. Oh, poor Ottomans, man. I'd feel real bad if I cared. That. Goods produced. Yeah, we can take that, because I'm going to be spanning through Prenoyars a lot just because I can. Lost a siege. So the Serbian rebels are going to be a pain, but I'll send the mercenaries up north. I'll send them up north now before it becomes more of a problem. Yeah, I guess I'll take this peace treaty now, right? No reason to push it infinitely. We'll lose gold. We'll get war reparations. It's probably worth it. I'm going to land at Prenoyar here. I just need him to like me. There we go. Then I'll give him his last province. I'll be done with that for now. Sure, overly stuck with here. Or credit client state. Let's create Syria for now. And then I'll release Duckle Deer. We gotta move our remove these Bulgarian separatists as well. Let's do that. Keeping that. I'd like to land another Prenoyar. They're not gonna let me right now. It's fine. Yeah, this will just have to do for now. I'm one over, but that's okay. I'm just gonna dissolve this alliance. You're not worth it anymore. So, I'm gonna do that now. We're actually gonna continue that war in the next episode, but I'm declaring war on them now. No one knows them, which is awesome. But for now, we're gonna cut this episode here. We've basically taken over Anatolia and the Balkans. What's left is kind of just filling out the borders, making sure it looks good and all that. We began our first idea group. We're doing good in tech. Economically, we're struggling a bit, but that's just because I'm pushing my economy so hard. Once we round it out by actually taking control of our trade node, our home trade node, get a lot better. That will probably hopefully happen, knock on wood, in the second, I guess third Ottoman War now. That'll be the third. that'll happen then. Mehmed is trying so hard, but um, he's not going to be known as the conqueror in this timeline, that's for sure. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and like if you like this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.